a Scorpio reading for you guys. And just bear in mind, like when I do lives, by the time it uploads or by the time you guys see it, it's really late. So I've started this reading early in the morning, and by the time you guys will see, it'll probably be tomorrow or later on. So yeah, many apologies about that. Yeah, I've been having a bit of a burnout, just working, and I'm just like losing track. Like sometimes I'll be sending or uploading videos that don't even have sound and I don't even realize it. So yeah, anyways, this general reading may or may not resonate. I try my best to stay away from love or keep it more general, but love just seems to pop up, so it is what it is. So Spirit, what's going on with my Scorpios? What's going on with my Scorpios? What's going on with my Scorpios? Okay. All right, so we have guilty, we have crown chakra reverse, we have secrets, we have root chakra, we have block, we have pride. Okay, and we have I'm hurt. Next to what do we have? I miss you. Ooh, Scorpios. What's going on for you guys? Okay, I feel like this is definitely in a relation to either a connection or a friendship, but it's a connection of some sort, romantic or platonic. Okay, I feel like, all right, you guys, I heard insight. Okay, I feel like you guys' insight or any messages that you would usually receive from the divine, either through dreams, through higher knowing, just in general, claircognizance, right? So not the third eye, but more of like receiving messages from the divine, maybe dreams and, access to your higher self, consciousness. I feel like this has been blocked. So if you've been feeling tired lately, that's the reason why, because we have crown chakra reversed. So you could be getting like no messages from divine, as in like, like, how do I put it? This sounds really spiritual, but like, when you get like an inner knowing and inner feeling, and it's not always intuition, third eye, but more of like God consciousness. You could be praying to God for something. You could be, it's wanting to see things from a different perspective, but you're being blocked from being a bit open-minded about something. You could be feeling very stubborn about something that's gone on. I feel like either someone's hurt your feelings or you hurt somebody's feelings. And it's like you may be being blocked from realizing the part you've played in the situation, or vice versa. But you're basically, your crown chakra is being blocked, okay? And that is the tea right now. I feel like either you or someone, apply where it resonates, because sometimes cross watchers do watch these videos, but somebody in this circumstance was feeling a bit jaded and jealous. Okay, I feel like you had a connection to someone or a friendship with someone, and that person, either they or you, one of you guys, someone in the situation was very genuine. They wanted to, make a great bond. But then someone pulled back, a good person, they pulled back their energy because they felt like the other person was being a bit, like, was sensing their jealousy, was sensing, them being a bit obsessive with them, and, trying to find out their next plans and trying to, basically one up them for no reason. I feel like the good person in the situation was really supportive and really wanted to see the other person win. But this other person was so jealous of this other person that they wanted to knock them down a few pegs. So they wouldn't really support them as much. And everything they did was underhanded because they didn't have the courage to outwardly show how jealous they were. Like, even if they openly said, I'm jealous, like, they try and play it off like it's something minor, but it was a lot deeper. And there was also a bit of an obsession. So I feel like the person who sensed this energy kind of removed their energy from the other person, maybe even blocked to protect themselves, and it left the other person now realizing, oh, what did I do wrong? But I feel like if this is you who moved away from that person, now that person realizes that they're wrong. Like, this person could have been very jealous towards you, or they could have been very underhanded with their sneakiness, because they adore you, they look up to you, but they're also jealous of you. So they kind of would avoid liking your posts or not supporting you here and there, and being very underhanded and backhanded at times, and trying to become you at times. It's like they made a competition when there wasn't even a need to make a competition, because you would have been very supportive towards them. So then you kind of got that energy where you don't trust them, so you kind of pulled away and you kind of blocked them. And if you didn't do this, then this is they feel like you are towards them. They feel that you are very jealous and very possessive and obsessive, and you turn everything into a competition, and it made them feel uncomfortable. And so they just decided to take distance from you and not be friends with you anymore, or even lovers with you anymore. And you may have interpreted this to mean that, oh, like this person doesn't like me because maybe they just don't like how I am, or maybe they're jealous of me, or maybe it's I'm not good enough, or maybe there's something wrong with me, or maybe I have mental health issues, or whatever it may be. But really, they didn't pull away because they didn't like you. They pulled away because they felt very uncomfortable around you, because you were showing off some very obsessive, backhanded behaviors and bad intentions. So they stopped trusting you and they pulled distance. But you may have thought, no, they pulled away from me because they just don't like me, or I'm just not good enough for them, or they're just mean. But no, they had a good reason to pull away from you. They sensed you had bad energy. So this crown chakra being reversed. This is a lack of foresight. You could be not being open-minded enough to see where you played a part in this. It's blocked. Your crown chakra is blocked. So it's like you're not seeing why people are being distant from you now. And it's not because of jealousy. It could be because you are giving off a really bad energy and people are now protecting themselves. They may see you as obsessive, constantly trying to find out information about them, and constantly trying to basically be up their arse and one up them. And they don't want to compete with you. They actually have good intentions for you. If you're watching this thinking, Gemini Empress, I ain't doing shit, then maybe this is the other person towards you. They're doing this towards you, and you pulled away from them because you don't feel comfortable with them acting like you're in a competition when you're not even in a competition. You're just trying to be yourself, right? So someone felt uncomfortable and pulled their energy back. And the person that, pulled their energy back is feeling fine. They're feeling more balanced. But if this person pulled their energy from you, then you're feeling guilty about it and thinking, maybe I did go wrong here. Maybe I was a bit of a problem here. But then the pride is blocking that guilt. It's kind of like, well, fuck them then. They don't understand me. If they don't want to be my friend, or if they don't want to be my lover, fuck them. Instead of understanding the reasons behind that, We also have secrets and root chakra. So there's a lot of secrets in regards to, someone could be kissing and telling. So again, if this person was the one who was the wrong, then you pulled your energy from them, and they don't want to feel guilty about it because they're so prideful. They want to feel like, oh, well, Scorpio is just problematic. Scorpio just doesn't like me for who I am. Scorpio is just a dick or a bitch, but really you pulled away for good reasons. But anyways, sorry, I digress. The root chakra in regards to secrets, I feel like someone could be kissing and telling. If you were intimate with this person, even if you're friends with benefits or lovers, if you were intimate with this person is telling someone else about it. Someone's spreading gossip like, oh, I fucked Scorpio at some point. And they could be talking about bad things like, oh, they weren't even that great just because they're in their feels. Or this could be your energy. Apply where and rest. If you're a male Scorpio, I feel like this is your energy where you're telling people about what went down with someone you really liked. And you could be being a little bit petty, right, about it. But for female Scorpios, I don't feel like you are the problem here. But we do have I miss you and I'm hurt. So I do feel like if you were the one who was wrong, you are missing this person and you feel really hurt at the fact that they basically discarded you like you meant nothing, or that's how you're perceiving the situation. But if you're the one who was wronged, this person is missing you and they're hurt at the fact that you pulled your energy away, and it's almost like you don't even care about this person in their perspective. But the thing is about perspectives is that they're funny. Sometimes people perceive things in a way that's not even reality, especially if there's mental illness being a theme here. Like say, for example, like if you're the type of person that just blocks people without explanation, without talking or confronting, it's because you just don't give a fuck. You're just like, you're moving mad sneaky, so I'm just going to block you. And that's it. I don't have to discuss anything. It leaves the other person feeling like they never mattered to you because you never had a conversation about it, But I feel like the person who was sneaky was getting away with hiding it. They thought they were getting away with hiding it. But the other person who was the one on the right, they're very intuitive. So it could be you or this person. Apply where it resonates. Somebody was really intuitive. So it doesn't matter how fake the other person is towards them. They can sense bullshit through energy, because words and actions lie, but energy doesn't lie. So they could sense that, you know? But I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of secrecy being spread. But I feel like if you're the one in the right, like you just don't give a fuck. It's like you feel at more peace when you're away from this person. Because I'm hearing, when I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever. So I feel like whoever was the sneaky one, they're the ones missing and hurting. The one that was good blocked this person or kept their distance from this person. I'm sensing the person that was blocked or distant from, I feel like it's not just you or whoever who blocked this person. I think other people also stopped being friends with this dodgy person, whether it be you or this person. Like a lot of people don't like this person, and you, if you're the one in the good, you could have looked at this person with sympathy. You could have thought, I wonder why everyone's so mean to you, you seem so kind. And then you get to know them and you realize why nobody wants to be friends with them, and they play victim, you know. I had this, kind of reminds me of someone I once knew. I had someone tell me, oh, it's so hard to be such a good person, so I really commend you for that. And I'm like, how is it hard to be a good person? If you genuinely find it hard to be a good person, then maybe you're an evil person, and maybe I don't want to be around you. You know, like such people are just very dark. And, you know, me personally, I don't like to surround myself with such energy, to be honest with you. Like, once someone shows me who they are, like I kind of keep my distance and I don't even bother to confront or even talk about it because I don't want to amend anything. I just want you to get the fuck out of my life, you know? So you could be in that energy as well. But the sneaky person, like a part of them does feel guilt, but they're so prideful. They don't want to admit that they could ever be wrong. They feel comfortable being the victim. They feel comfortable saying people don't like me because of my mental health issues, or people don't like me because people are mean. Yeah, in reality, there's a reason why people don't like you. And you just need to fucking accept the reason why and work on yourself. Because I'm getting like someone just likes to play victim, okay? But that's what I'm getting. Let's get the tarot cards out. What's going on with Scorpios? What's going on with my Scorpios? It is your season soon, though. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 4 of Swords. There's a lot of Swords energy, a lot of reflecting, thinking. We have the Knight of Cups. I heard absence makes the heart grow fonder. So I feel like time away from someone is what's bringing a lot of romantic feelings for someone. 10 of Swords. So many swords. You guys are probably overthinking a lot. 5 of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I'm getting an image of someone, a guy specifically trying to impress a woman. They're trying so hard to impress a woman by trying to get into the same thing she's into. But really, it's not working because the woman just doesn't give a fuck. That's what I'm sensing, the energy. With this King of Wands, it's kind of like, I feel like you're being watched, Scorpio. Someone is being watched and someone is trying to make strategic moves towards another person. But this could also be you just trying to get your life on track. You could be feeling drawn to doing something creative and business related, and you're being strategic on how you go about it so you can get more money, more clients, and just more recognition. But I feel like the more you take a distance from someone, there's distance between you and a person, the more emotionally unavailable you are, or the more emotionally available someone is in this situation, the more romance the other person feels. It's almost like somebody has anxious attachment style and someone has an avoidant attachment style. I feel like someone has been hurt before, so they keep their distance. They're not really emotionally available. They don't really have interest in anyone. But then there's always that persistent person, you know, that where's my hug out kind of guy, like that guy who just won't leave you the fuck alone and can't take no for an answer and so persistent. Like you may want space. And then if you're a female Scorpio, I feel like you just want space away from this person. You don't even feel them like that. But then this person won't let you go. They feel like the more they're away from you, the more they have to prove their love to you. The more they have to win your love, you know. They feel like I have to work harder for it. But really, it's like, calm down. I don't want you to win my love because I don't want to give you my love. And that's about it, really. But if you're a male Scorpio, this could be your energy where you want to work harder for someone's love, but they're just not interested. You know, they're just not feeling you like that. Okay, apply where it resonates. It could even be a female, who knows? I don't want to make it gender specific, but it will resonate however it's supposed to resonate. If I'm wrong and you're like, no, people are chasing me, I don't want them, then, that's your story, innit? But I feel like someone who you let go of or someone who you're no longer in communication with, whoever was the sneaky person, they're feeling they're overwhelming in pain. Okay, they're in big pain, they're very miserable, they're overthinking things. They could have mental health issues, but they're overthinking things, they're feeling mentally blocked and stuck, they're lamenting. And I feel like they're having a lot of burden. Okay, they have so much burden as the fact that they can't get through to you, and they're willing to do anything. 5 of Swords is winning at all cost. They're willing to do anything and everything to win you back. Okay, apply where it resonates. This could be your energy if you're a male towards a female, but I'm getting this as a male towards a female. Okay, someone's in their feels because you removed yourself from them. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. It's making their feelings even stronger. Okay. All right, so what else is happening for Scorpio? We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles reversed. I don't know if it's meant to be reversed. We have the Queen of Wands. This came out like this, reversed. We have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. We have the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands, sorry. And then the Tower. Okay, I think this goes here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Star card. Okay, for some of you, you're just working on your craft. With this Star card and the Queen of Pentacles, you're just working on, building a name for yourself. You guys could be in the public eye. You're just trying to work hard for yourself, make a name for yourself, and just do better, really. You're not really focused on anyone. But I'm getting it's making people want you even more. Okay, if you're a male Scorpio, I do feel like some of you find it hard to be alone. Like, you don't mind being alone, but it's like the sex you need. This is attraction you feel. Okay, but with this Queen of Wands, I feel like there's someone in the mix who's basically a bit promiscuous, a bit trying to, just trying to fuck anything and everything, but without commitment. But I don't know if this is meant to be even reversed. I'm just interpreting it as reverse, but if I flip it up, right, and this is your energy, especially if you're a female Scorpio, I do sense you guys are protected. You're just being assertive and putting boundaries, staying single. So maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe it's not meant to be reversed. Maybe it's meant to be upright. Because the reason why I say this is because it's relating to the Queen of Pentacles and the Star card, and that's upright. So maybe I'm just interpreting it a little bit wrong, right? So I feel like you guys are meant to be remaining single, stable, focusing on yourselves, being assertive, chasing your dreams. And I feel like it's working out for you as long as you stay focused and stay to yourself. With the Tower card, I do feel like this is unexpected changes. So even if in the past you could have been very closed off to people, you could have been in your mode where you're like, fuck this shit. Like, like, I'm just going to keep to myself. I'm just going to be guarded. I feel like with the Tower card, someone's about to change that. Okay, I think people admire you. They find you very attractive. They find you very sexy. They find you very resilient, independent. And I feel like you're gaining a lot of recognition. And I feel like you have people feeling like, are they good enough for you? I feel like a lot of people are going to want to collab with you. A lot of people are going to want to work with you. And they don't really know where to start. Like, they don't know how to approach you because people view you so highly. But I feel like you're going to be getting close to one specific person who allows you to let your guard a little bit more down. Also, I heard some of you may go out drinking and that might help let your guard a bit down. But overall, I do feel like in terms of making a name for yourself, making money moves, you're fine. You're independent. Okay? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? We have the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Moon. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups and the 10 of Swords. 10 of Cups, sorry, next to it. So what I'm sensing here is, I'm hearing, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, So I feel like you have someone in their fields, but secrets are going to be revealed. I feel like someone's been obsessively thinking about you and in your energy field. I feel like someone holds back, like they don't show this, or maybe they're being blocked from showing you this, but secrets are going to be revealed. I feel like something's going to get revealed that kind of makes everything come to a halt, okay? But I don't feel like you have to worry, but there's just something specific that is going to make you feel like, oh my God, like when you find something out, you're going to be like, okay, let me dead this. But I don't feel like you're going to be upset about it. Okay, with this Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands, I feel like you're just wanting to work hard on yourself and chase your dreams at all costs. I feel like I heard if it ain't money, then wrong number. So I feel like you're more into building a name for yourself and focusing more on your creative endeavors. So you're not really fazed about what secrets are being revealed or if things are coming to an end. Some of you could be going through an ending soon, but it's like you don't really give a shit because it doesn't affect your future. Okay, that's just like, oh, that's just love, you know? But I do feel like someone wants to win your heart, your attention. Someone finds you very attractive. They're willing to put the effort in to win you over, because we do have the Knight of Cups and the the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. A man who's stable, self-employed, strategic, well-liked, charismatic, focused. Somebody wants to romance you. Someone wants to offer you their cup, okay? And I feel like you're going to really like this person, because you may end up, this could be someone you end up actually marrying or going the long haul with, because this is fresh new energy. This is someone stable. So you guys could have really high standards and you feel like people have not been able to fit those standards at some point of your life. So I feel like now you're getting to a point where you've resonated with being your authentic self. You're rising above things. So now you're going to be attracting more people who are more on your level. You're not afraid to walk away from things or people who are not really aligned for you. And even if it hurts them, you're like, so be it. Like, it is what it is. It's the truth. And that's what's helping you attract better. I feel like you do have someone who wants to confess emotions and apologize as well, but you're not really fazed by it. I feel like you guys, I'm hearing love is seeping out my pores. I don't hold anger anymore to even those who have betrayed me. So I feel like even if people have hurt you, you're not really fazed anymore. It's like, it is what it is. I'm just moving on to bigger and better. And that's a hard thing to do for a Scorpio. So I commend you. You know, you're just moving forward in life regardless. You're not really fazed. And that's the good energy to be in. So anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Anything else that Scorpio needs to know? We have the Four of Cups reversed. We have the Hermit. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Emperor. And we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you guys are going to be putting in this position where you're kind of a bit stoic. You're more focused on yourself. Like, you're emotionally unfulfilled with the options that people have come. But at the same time, it's like, it's more like boredom. It's like, it is what it is. You're slowly coming out of it though. It's like for a long time you were unsatisfied, but you're like slowly coming out of it. You're just being stoic and focused on you. You're highly respected though. But I feel like you're taking some time out. It's not even that you can't get someone you want, but it's more like you're taking a break away from everyone. You may feel the urge to keep more to yourself and be more in your introverted kind of phase, because I feel like you guys have a lot on your mind. You guys may have a lot of responsibilities. I mean, the Emperor is here, so you don't really have time to pour any cups or even see if there are any other options available, because you just have a lot on your mind. So be careful not to be getting burnout, because you could be working really, really hard to achieve something and it could be affecting your mental state. So you need to be taking a rest. But I do feel like you will be getting an offer of opportunities and love in general. But yeah, let's see your advice. Any advice we have for Scorpios? Okay, this was the same card that I got in a different reading, in a private reading. Okay, and okay, cool. So we have fall into my arms, surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes to life. So you're being asked to just embrace the new. I know like change is not something that a lot of water signs like, but you guys are very different to Pisces and Cancer. So you guys do rule the Death card, which was all about transformation. So you're being asked to just surrender. If you don't understand something, just take it as it is. Take the world as it is and just surrender towards it. We also have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So I feel like you guys are going to be going through a death night of the soul, or dark night of the soul, or a death in who you was or your ideology. Like you're going through a spiritual awakening, okay? And you may feel like being alone at this time because, you know, when you're elevating, sometimes there is a need to go through this ego death and transformation. But we have Star Family. You're a part of Team of Souls. Call in for support. So you're not actually alone. There are a lot of people who would resonate with the way you live your life and the way the changes you're going through. And you do have supportive people, but it's just some people just don't know how to support you. But you're not alone. So I would suggest calling upon your ancestors, your spirit guides, God himself, in order to get you through this and help you understand what you're going through and what actually needs to be changed. We do have trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So you may feel like you may set yourself a standard like, oh, by this time I want to have achieved this, or by this time I want to have achieved that, or I want to be far in life when I get to this point, or I want to, sorry, my battery's running out. I want to have achieved this before I get to this stage in my life. But you need to understand that everybody has a different journey. Everybody has a different time. So you don't need to compare your life with anybody else's. You don't need to compare yourself with, oh, that person is progressing. That person is going far and I'm still here. And I feel like maybe I need to work harder. I know it's normal for human nature to find someone to look up to and use as their muse and work hard and emulate a little bit, but you're different for a reason. You shouldn't compare yourself to anybody. We all have a different journey for a different reason. And you know, what may look easy to other people, like to some people's lives, it looks like they have everything handed to them, but you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. They're working extremely hard. They just may not voice that or feel comfortable sharing that. So, you know, focus more on yourself and don't compare yourself to anybody else because your timing is your timing, okay? What other advice you have for Scorpio? We have Fill the Well. So this is basically a card saying be consistent, keep going. Whatever you're working towards, it will come into fruition. You will be able to achieve that, but you need to be consistent. You can't just be like start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. I feel too much competition. I feel sad. Let me stop. You can take rests and breaks, but keep grinding, okay? We have Celebrate You. Your birthday is coming up soon after Libra season, so this is going to be a really good celebration. And be proud of the accomplishments you have achieved. You don't need to compare it to anybody else's. That's where your peace of mind gets stolen, when you compare your life to other people's. There is no need to do that, okay? Don't compare yourself to anybody else's life. Celebrate your own achievements. There's so many things you need to be proud of yourself about, and that's all that matters. We also have Rebel. So you're not meant to be like anyone else. You're meant to stand out from the crowd for a reason. There's a reason why things are taking a bit slow. So say, for example, if you're an artist, you may feel like your music is not really the mass interest. Like you may feel like many people are not interested in the type of music that you make. And you may feel like, okay, this is slowing down things, but then you may look at other people who are on the same journey as you. They're going faster because their music appeals more to the mass. And it's not that your work isn't good enough. It's just, it needs to hit the right ears, right? And you're not meant to be like everybody else. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be different. You're meant to be authentic. And that's why it's going to take a longer time, but you're still going to get there. You should still be proud of yourself and celebrate the achievements you're going through. So, you know, don't compare yourself to anyone. You're meant to be unique. And the unique people will attract other unique people who will love your music, okay? If that is your story. But yeah, we also have Say No. So that's at the bottom of the deck. So don't be afraid to set boundaries. Not everything needs a yes. You don't need to accept yes to every single invite out. Or if you're feeling exhausted, you don't need to accept another, you know, party invite. Like it's okay to tell yourself, you know what, I need time for myself. I want to be introverted right now. It's a no for me. It's okay to set boundaries. You don't need to be people pleasers. You don't need to work overtime to get what you want. Like, keep consistent, keep working hard, but take breaks when it's necessary. Okay, what other advice do you have for Scorpio? Okay, we have Peaceful Resolution, we have Don't Stop, and we have Trust. At the bottom of the deck, we have Listen to Your Intuition. As I said at the beginning of the reading, some of you, your crown chakra is blocked. So your ability to see other perspectives may be blocked. You may be stubborn right now, thinking, me, I'm right, I'm always right. But there's a need to listen to your intuition about things. Like sometimes your intuition is trying to tell you, oh, sometimes your intuition is trying to tell you more about things that are going to serve as a warning. So listen to your intuition, okay? Not everything is a competition. Not everything is going to be a hazard to you. Like, just listen to your intuition. It will guide you where you need to go. Don't compare yourself to other people's lives. In fact, don't even focus on other people's lives. Focus on yourself. But when it comes to connections, listen to your intuition. If you feel uncomfortable around someone, it's for a reason, okay? Well, overall, we have a peaceful resolution. So if you've been feeling overwhelmed, having a lot on your mind, not knowing what to do, you're going to get clarity on what to do. There will be a peaceful resolution. And we also have don't stop. So yeah, keep grinding, keep dreaming. Don't give up on your dreams, and have trust that it will all work out. I feel like trust is a big element for Scorpios, because you guys are not really known to be the most trustful. It takes a while for you to have trust. So there is a need to just have trust, okay? It's all going to work out, okay? Any love advice we have for my Scorpios? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. We have trust. Ironically, another trust card. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And we have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So in terms of the matters of the love department, you guys need to learn to love yourself. Maybe you could always, if you're in a connection, you could be doubtful that someone you're with is genuine. You may feel like they're going to leave you. You may feel like maybe they're not a right fit because they could be well sought after, they could be desirable, they could be beautiful, and you may feel like they could cheat, or maybe they're not serious about you, or any little thing that they do wrong, you take a mental note of it, and you may feel like, oh, I don't know if this is going to work out. But that's not you following your intuition. That's you being fearful and being in your ego and being scared that you're going to get hurt. When there's need to be trust, your partner, if you're dealing with someone and everything's been great so far, but it's just you overthinking about things that you don't need to think about, it's because you are needing to have more trust in yourself, okay? You are needing to trust in yourself. You're going to overburden yourself by thinking too much about the negatives. When just because you see a little ick that you get, it doesn't mean the person is the problem. You could just be heavily scarred and you have trouble believing that true love is real. Like, it could be something as minor as you're with your partner, everything's great, but your partner forgot to say goodnight to you. And now you think, oh, maybe my partner's dealing with other people. When it's just like, dude, some people just fall asleep. It's not that deep. You know, like, you need to have more trust if you're in that connection. But even if you're not in a connection, you need to have trust that true love is real. Okay, if you're a good person, you're loyal, you're there for people, you're a great person, then that means someone in this world is just like you. Okay, you're not the only person on earth who's loyal. You're not the only person in love who's genuine. There's so many people like you who exist, but you need to have trust. Okay, because true love is here. True love is coming if you haven't had it. But if you're in a connection and everything's running smoothly, that's your true love. Everything is going well, but you need to have better trust, which means you have to work on the relationship that you have with yourself. Yeah, so loving yourself first. You know, if you feel insecure about the way you look, change it. Go to the gym, work out, eat healthier. If you feel like, oh, you know, maybe I could make more money, get another job. Perfect a skill, monetize that skill. Take a course, study, go towards higher learning. There's always ways to change anything you don't like about yourself. You know, we live in an era where it's even easier. Sometimes some people even want surgery, they get it done. Some people even want Botox, they get it done over a lunch break. There's so many ways you can do that will make you feel confident and love yourself and fall in love with yourself again. Even if it's skincare routine, even if it's having a nice hair day, a hair wash day, or getting your nails done, or if you're a guy, getting a shape up, changing your outfits. Either way, you need to build that relationship you have with yourself. You don't need a man or a woman to get you flowers. You can get yourself some flowers. Spoil yourself. There's a need to do that, and that's okay, you know? But we also have honeymoon. So there's a need to spend more time with your partner if you have a partner, and if you don't, there's a need to get out more and travel more, and you may meet better people. Maybe it's just your area. Go outside your area, you know? But that's all I have, Scorpio. I hope that resonates, and take care. Bye.